Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the most successful, interesting person you know has slowly disappeared? They didn't block you, they aren't dead, they just stopped posting. While everyone else is broadcasting their birthdays, their coffee, their perfect lives, this person is silent, a ghost. And be honest, when you see that silence, what do you feel? You might tell yourself they're lonely. But deep down, you wonder if they know a secret that you don't. Because here is the reality. For most of us, social media isn't connection anymore. It's a job. Data shows that 47% of Gen Z will delete a post if it doesn't get enough likes. Think about that. We aren't documenting our lives, we are auditioning for them. It's a performance review we undergo every single day. But the people who stay invisible, they aren't losing. They are using a high-level psychological tactic called strategic absence. They know that in a world screaming for attention, silence is the only true luxury left. Let's be honest for a second. We have all been there. Imagine you're at a dinner. The food arrives, it smells incredible, and you are starving. But just as you pick up your fork, a hand smacks yours away. "Wait," they say. "Don't eat yet. I need a picture." And you wait. The food gets cold. The conversation stops. We have become like Pavlov's dogs. We are trained to feed the lens before we feed ourselves. We are conditioned to believe that a moment hasn't really happened unless an audience sees it. But psychology calls this the photographer's paradox. You cannot be the observer and the performer at the same time. The second you pull out your phone to prove you were there, you are no longer there. And here is the deeper cost. It's a concept called psychological ownership. It's that deep, intimate feeling that a memory or a joy belongs entirely to you. But here's the catch. Sharing is diluting. Think of your happiness like a slice of expensive cake. The person who doesn't post, they get to eat the whole cake. They keep the full, rich experience for themselves. But the moment you post it, you are essentially cutting that cake into tiny pieces and handing them out to hundreds of strangers in a digital square. Strangers who scroll past in 1 second. Strangers who judge. By the time you look up from your screen, you realize you gave the experience away. You traded a moment of pure joy for a cheap hit of dopamine. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, isn't posting good for my personal brand? Don't I need to show up to be relevant? Wrong. I'm about to show you a psychological mechanism that explains why overexposure is actually a trap. Let's look at Hollywood. Have you ever noticed that some of the absolute biggest A-list actors like Jennifer Lawrence or Scarlett Johansson refuse to have public social media accounts? Is it because they are arrogant? No. It is a professional necessity called the blank slate strategy. They understand that their job is to make you believe they are anyone. But look at someone like Ryan Reynolds. He's brilliant on social media. He's funny, he's everywhere. Don't get me wrong, he's a marketing genius. But the problem is that his online persona is so strong that when you watch his movies, you don't see the character. This brings us to a dangerous psychological concept called crystallized identity. Social media forces you to pick a character. Once you start posting about your gym progress, you become the gym guy. Once you curate a feed of your perfect relationship, you become the happy couple. You are crystallizing a fluid human being into a fixed product. And here's the trap. Once you crystallize, any deviation looks like failure. But the person who doesn't post, they retain what psychologists call a fluid identity. They allow themselves to be messy, complicated, and changing. They can be sad on a Tuesday and happy on a Wednesday without needing to explain the inconsistency to an audience. They don't have to perform success or happiness to validate their existence. They realize that in reality, we are rivers, not statues. And refusing to post is the only way to keep that river flowing. So, what is the solution? Am I asking you to delete your accounts and move to a cave? No. The goal isn't to disconnect from the world, it is to reconnect with yourself. Psychologists talk about the internal locus of control. It means your sense of worth comes from inside, not from the digital echo of likes. So here is my challenge to you. Call it the secret happiness experiment. The next time you see a sunset that stops you in your tracks, or you have a moment of pure success, or you laugh so hard your stomach hurts, do not capture it. Keep your phone in your pocket. Resist the urge to broadcast. Tell yourself, this moment is just for me. This is my secret. You might feel a weird itch at first. That's the withdrawal. But then you will feel something else. Peace. You will realize that the memory is sharper, brighter, and heavier because you didn't give it away. If this video spoke to you, I'm not going to ask you to share it. In fact, do the opposite. Keep it to yourself. Turn off this screen, look up, and go take back your life.